In section 4.4, we're going to focus on fractional exponents and radicals. What happens if our exponent is a rational number? For example, 49 to the 1/2 or 27 to the 2/3. So in today's lesson, we're going to figure out how do we evaluate expressions that have fractional exponents. Here is the basic rule for fractional exponents. When n is a natural number and x is a rational number, x equaling 1 over n really means the square of the nth root of x. So if we go back to this question, because the denominator of my exponent is 2, that really means the square root of 49. Okay, so the denominator is 2 and the numerator is 1, so the square root of 49 is 7. Again, here, my numerator is 1, my denominator is 3. This really means the cube root of 27, and the cube of 27 is equal to 3. So this is what the powers with rational exponents with a numerator of 1 really mean. So rewrite each power as a radical, then evaluate it. Well, we just did A. We'll just quickly do it again. This means the cube root of 27, and the cube root of 27 is equal to 3. Part B, this really means the square root of 0.49. The square root of 0.49 is not 0.07, it's 0.7. Sorry about that. All right, the part C, the cube root of, negative 64 to the 1/3 is really the same thing as the cube root of negative 64. Remember we talked about earlier, you can take the odd root of a negative number, and the cube root of negative 64 would be negative 4. In part D, 4 over 9 to the 1/2 really means the square root of 4 over 9. And the square root of 4 is 2, the square root of 9 is 3, so that answer would be 2/3. All right, I want you to pause the video and I want you to give this a try. Okay, in part A, I'm hoping you had a chance to try these, and this really means the cube root of 1,000, which should be equal to 10. Part B, this really means the square root of 0.25, which should be equal to 0.5. Part C, this really means the cube root of negative 8, which equals negative 2. And in part D, this equals the fourth root of 16 over 81. Well, the fourth root of 16 is 2, and the fourth root of 81 is 3, so that answer would be 2/3. All right, there's your assignment for the first part of 4.4, so give those a whirl and see how you do.